Season. Off we go then, in the biggest football match. Neither did he. More central role for him it seems tonight. Sane with the cross blocked. The Hertha Berlin player. Huge role for him. Here's Sane. Gomez is in the middle. Sane just dwelt on a little bit too long, and the man who got back at him last time around as well, but he didn't make that World Cup side, and his defending wasn't great there either, but it's a flag raised.
Yeah, a couple of players, take your pick. Certainly Boateng is the one who makes contact with it. He's clearly offside, and Gomez stumbles as he tries to control that ball, and fully committed as you would expect from a striker.
It's a Real Sociedad. Here's Coutinho now, a lovely dip with the shoulders, has taken him into the penalty area. Bit of a feint, bit of a dummy. There's the pull back, and another poor ball by Coutinho after doing all the hard work. Good ball back in though.
Certainly.
You got Müller in there.
Yeah, there are one or two others who, if they get themselves fit, will have a good chance.
There's Gabriel Jesus. Coutinho. The dink ball back was deflected away. Gundogan. Leroy Sane. Here's Draxler. We've seen very little of him. It's a good pull up that though, and Gundogan arriving.
Back, but he was travelling himself with some real speed. Yeah, doesn't go with the ball right across the box. And it's not a good height actually, just sits up.
Avoid defeat here, it would be a new national record. 23 games unbeaten since the semi-final of Euro 16, and they have a chance here with Plattenhart's crossing of a Gomez, and it's squirted away. Elmo Champions League football right here. Draxler 1-2 with Sane. To Gomez offside, I would think. Now he was offside, played in 3 World Cup finals. What a good player he was.
Came on in '94 in the final for Jorginho, who was injured.
Coutinho looking for Gabriel Jesus. Choose the option of Draxler. Trying to do a little bit too much on the ball. Number one trying to burrow through to the penalty area.
Just a few more games between now and the Anthems.
Cross looks for Gomez. A little bit of a misunderstanding there at the back for Brazil. Cross in, it's a good cross in as well by Goretzka. Into a very awkward area.
Bar Goretzka, he's got into this position and put in a couple of decent deliveries. But once again, Brazil do well enough at the near post. Thiago Silva not fully committed, maybe a little bit shaken still from that challenge from his goalkeeper. Gomez gets across, but not completely, not able to really get in front of the Brazilian defender. Brazil scramble it to safety, or force him actually wide, and he's not able to connect it back across goal.
For his country, I seem to remember. Here's Draxler. Too tight in there, really, to Sane, but they get a second chance now. Plattenhart looking for Gomez at the far post, and coming in was Kimmich.
Nice deep cross from Plattenhart, too big for Gomez.
They have.
To get forward.
But here now is Gabriel Jesus, and the flag has stayed down. Coutinho's there with him. Jesus! Over it goes. Was it the right option?
How's the official missed that? He's only 10 yards away. Just doesn't get his first or his second touch actually out of his feet. Gabriel Jesus. 2 defenders squeeze him out, and he's got time. Probably too much time to pick his spot. Goes to bend it over, Kevin Trapp, but balloons it over the crossbar. That was a chance to really break the game open.
Brazil, the first team through as qualifiers. And here's Willian. Coming Alves. Willian with the higher cross. Jesus! And the keeper has parried it. It's in the back of the net now, though. Jesus takes the acclaim. Brazil lead.
Well, you're a harsh man, Jonathan, from 8 yards out. Bullet header straight at him. Yeah, it comes off his fingertips, if you like. It's already over the line. Gabriel Jesus. He's going to claim it. He's been given it. The referee and his assistant on the far side sort of signal goal belatedly. Tries to throw it back out. And off the hand of Fernandinho, I think, who's coming in. But the ball, I think, is already crossed. What a delivery. Takes out Boateng. Goalkeeper can't come for that. Yeah, it's already crossed the line. valiant an effort as it was from the goalkeeper, but from that distance, yeah, it comes off his right thumb and maybe forefinger. It's already a goal.
He actually did well to get to it, didn't he? Overplayed. Here's Sane. Goretzka's made the run there. You get the shot away. Tried to cut it back to Gomez. Cleared by Marcelo. Kimmich. Looking for Gomez. Awkward one that. Facing slightly away from...
Yeah, he's already almost waiting for the ball, Mario Gomez.
Boateng. Kimmich bent his foot around it, looking for Draxler. And, safely held by was strong in there. As it on the counter, look for Gabriel Jesus. Well dealt with, and Boateng's gone down, and the way he's gone down is alarming here. A career that has brought him 28 trophies at club level. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Playing it wide to Marcelo, and all the while Paulinho was well positioned. Marcelo, Coutinho, veers away from the one challenge. Paulinho, back to him, tight area, good dummy. Willian couldn't finish, it was a brilliant block by Rudiger. And the follow-up is well dealt with, because the shot from Paulinho had pace and power.
Yeah, he feels better about that, the Germany goalkeeper. After conceding in the first half, not really his fault. Good block from Jerome Boateng. Actually, it was Rudiger. Actually threw himself to the ball. This one, is it on target? Oh, it certainly is. That is a good save. Nice height for him. But that was travelling. Well hit by Paulinho. And that's a good save.
Okay, but then he picked up an Achilles injury. Was out for 6 months. Never really regained his pop. This is a good chance for Brazil, and over it goes. Philippe Coutinho.
This was a better strike. Once again, so much power to get behind the ball. Coutinho really addresses the ball as if he means it. A bit lower than he shot a few minutes ago, but still too high. They've got a squad for these two matches.
There's a good run by Gundogan. Draxler left on the field of play by his coach. He couldn't get the shot away.
Brazil covering pretty well. Look how many yellow shirts are back. Competitive, determined, not to concede a goal. Alves just does enough to take the sting out of the shot.
Alisson has had very little to do. Back to him. Willian waiting on the right-hand side. Good ball to the far stick area, and it's well defended.
What was happening? Dani Alves has picked out Coutinho, and the determination to get back.
Here comes that corner kick. It was taken away from the goalkeeper, and headed just wide by Gabriel Jesus. As he
won't be pleased about that. The goalkeeper, big shout, but it's there for Boateng to head clear. Once again, I like to see defenders taking charge. And the issue is that Boateng doesn't really get enough onto it.
Draxler. Decent cross in. Big opportunity for Sam.
He's going for goal, Jonathan, I'm sure about that. It's just that he's not able to really muscle around the defender.
Yeah, he's fighting minutes to go. Cross in, looking for Wagner. Second opportunity he's had.
German cross. Schuller's angry because he feels he should have got onto this ball, but once again, he's super defending from Brazilian defenders. This time it's...
Paulinho. Scored against Russia on Friday. 146, 47 minutes of the two games now. As Brandt has an effort for Germany that goes well wide, but it's an injury. I wonder if Manchester City will be happy that he's still on.
As well, Brandt come inside. Once again, Thiago Silva. And that means Neymar really as they start to come back, of course.
Kimmich, Brandt, who's made an impression since he came on. That's a lovely ball whipped in. And Draxler stretching at the far post. He's done well since he came on.
Great delivery. Once again, Thiago Silva knows he can't do much to actually head the ball himself, in fact nothing, and just...
Plattenhardt curls it away, it's headed out, and Brazil have ended Germany's 22 match with a winner here, secured by Gabriel Jesus in the first half. It's finished Germany 0, Brazil 1.